A business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Conley, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Markkanen. Then there's Sexton, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Here's MP. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. MP's got the opening bucket of the night here for Toronto. Conley kicks to Vanderbilt. Passes it to Sexton. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Yep, that one goes in there.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. MP's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Sexton's shot is good.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
The drive by MP.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. That one falls.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young, good, and the assist goes to MP.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Conley. From deep. And it's MP with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet passes to MP. And another basket for Toronto.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Sexton. Over Trent. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Offensive rebound. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Sexton. This is to Markkanen. Utah moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt finds Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Good work defensively by Trent. Toronto, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Markkanen against MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 9.
If you're looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet against Conley. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And the Jazz call time here.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Young. Jay Shante comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Trent. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Wright. Back to Clarkson. Here's Horton Tucker. There's the dish to Olynyk. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by MP. Outside Flynn. Passes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And that's 13 points for MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Wright. 1:10 left in the first quarter. The pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Van Vliet passes to Tate. And a deep three from MP. The long-distance three is buried. MP's got 16 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Vanderbilt kicks to Wright. Feeds to Olynyk.
A physical player, Kelly Olynyk, using his body well to attract contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
27 seconds left in the first. Pass to Abaji. Back to Wright. Pass to Horton Tucker. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Hits it from three-point range.
Talen Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
In the corner, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. He's got 18.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Toronto in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Achua is out there with MP. And there's Jackson. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Flynn in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He contributed 51 points and, as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Trent's checked in for Jackson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn. Sexton up top, defended by Trent. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And, Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability. It worked hard to prove he wasn't. A superb defender. He has become a plus defender for this team.
That free throw good for Markkanen. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part.
A new group for Toronto. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Clarkson kicks to right. Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His 2nd personal foul.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 27.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Markkanen. He kicks it to Clarkson. To the inside. Olynyk inside. Covered by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the pass to Jackson. Siakam, right side. Inside. And MP throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Jalen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Johnson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Horton Tucker. Jake covering. Back to right. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And MP throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And so it's Toronto sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So on the floor for Utah, Colin Sexton is out there with Conley. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the small forward. Outside Conley. Back to Sexton. Olynyk against MP. And stolen by MP. Young outside. And Young slams it home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Olynyk can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot's good. MP's got 41.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Barnes against Vanderbilt. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Young with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Young's got 4 this quarter. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Markkanen kicks to Vanderbilt. To halt the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Toronto, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Back to Conley. To the wing on the left. Olynyk has the open look. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Olynyk's got 8 points.
Defensively, you want to make Olynyk put it on the floor. Otherwise, he'll bury you.
A three from MP. Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. Outside for Sexton. No good from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's MP for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Back to Vanderbilt. And the rejection by MP. Van Vliet wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Olynyk with the steal. Here's Sexton. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off? A pretty pass.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Young. Jay Shante comes in for Scotty Barnes. Josh Jackson's checked in for Gary Trent. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. Agbaji can't get it to go. To the paint, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Agbaji the pass to Horton Tucker. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Another miss by Utah. Here's Toronto. Here's Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I tell you, at 6'8", Jackson is a more than capable scorer on the inside. Great at getting close to the rim and just finishing with the soft touch.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many...
The Jazz, 43.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the...
Hey, need some help?